Alright, well, I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I got this dip. I've never tried Skoal in my life, ever. And, there's hair in my glasses. My boyfriend told me that apple blend was really good. And I was like, okay, well, what could it possibly taste like? Could it possibly really taste like an apple? I know that sounds so stupid of me to say. But I got this can. It's almost gone. So I'm going to do my review after this. What I usually do is when it gets low, this still might be too much to put in there. I think it is. Anyway, another thing I like about Skoal that I've noticed is that they have little cool sayings on the side. I didn't know that. This one says, smooth like a grandpa with a game. So I thought that was funny. This one says, dip American or say goodbye to rock and roll. That should say dip American or say goodbye to country music. So I'm going to crack this open if I have the nails to do it. Because for some reason I have been chewing my nails off. I literally just chewed it off. So that's when you get your knife out and you help it out a little bit. Now this knife is so dull. I don't like when... God, this thing needs to be sharpened so bad. You couldn't even stab anybody with this damn thing. I like to do it, when I do it with a knife, I like to do it easy because I don't like when it gets all mucked up. But anyway, like I was saying, that doesn't even cut right there. If I cut myself on video, you guys are going to laugh at me. Okay, so what I usually do is I open a new can. Now this is packed simple. It smells so good. This is way too much to put in there, but I'm not gonna do it. So let me put a piece of paper underneath so I can, all the shit that gets out of the can I can put back in the can. What I do is I pour it into the new can and just pack it really good in there, because when it gets so low, it's hard to pack and it's annoying. That was way too much. I normally do not do it that soon. So I'll show you what I just did. Pretty much. It's a mess. But that's okay. So you take this. There's a bunch in there. You put the lid on. I don't even know if the... And you pack it, pack it, pack it, pack it. Pack it, pack it, pack it. Now let me take this after I pack it and dump it in there. So, much like a Grizzly can, the Skoal can is metal. You know, the bottom is plastic. Doesn't have a label on it like Grizzly does, but whatever. So, and then you open it, and it's pretty much all packed together. So that's good. That's going to be hard to get a pinch out of the first couple times. But that's alright. So I'm going to take this and dump it back in here because this bitch ain't wasting no dip. None. Oh God. Why did I do this? Oh God. I didn't want to waste any like a damn cheapo. And I'm going to still reuse that piece of paper. I'm going to write a letter to my boyfriend and tell him my dip was on it. He dips too, obviously. I don't know if I could date anybody who didn't dip. So, that's how I do that. Now, I'm going to give a review on this. Just because I love it so much. I didn't think that I was going to like it at all. But the smell of it, it smells... I think I put the wrong lids on. Yes, I did. So I'm going to change that because that is really annoying me. The smell of it smells just like sour apple. It smells so good. I just sniff it all day. It smells so good. But anyway, the taste, it tastes pretty much like it smells, which is a good thing because I love the way it smells. Does not pack as good as Grizzly, so watch out for that. If you're just starting dipping, Skoal is probably a good thing to start with because it's not as strong. However, it doesn't pack that good. So, the first thing I ever tried was Copenhagen. So that doesn't pack as good as Grizzly either. And for the longest time, I was dipping Cope, and I was so annoyed. I was like, this is just not packing good. So for a first dip, if you don't know how to pack, I would put a dip in, but my mud jug is full, and that is gross. Like, it's really full. That is just foamy. Ew, Shelby, why'd you put your finger in your own spit? I couldn't help myself. Anyway, it doesn't pack that great. If you know what you're doing, it packs good. If you don't know what you're doing, it doesn't pack that great. Grizzly just will stay packed all day. So I don't know if I'm gonna try like berry blend or anything like that, just because I was really not wanting to try any of these fruits. Not because it's a fruit or because it's a pussy dip, whatever you guys call it, but because I don't like artificially flavored stuff, and the mint and wintergreen taste like mint and wintergreen, and so I was afraid this was gonna taste ridiculous and disgusting. So that's why I didn't buy it. My mom bought it. She was like, yeah, I'll buy you some. So she did. And I love it. So it's still pretty expensive. I usually pay, if I get a roll of Grizzly, it's like $11.17, something like that. So it ends up being about $2.20 a can. If I get individual cans, it's usually about $2.89 for Grizzly. This was like $4 something. So I got a roll of Grizzly and a can of this. So that's good because this is expensive, but I love it now. So I guess when I have a couple extra dollars, I'll get a couple cans of this every now and then just because I like it so much. That's really all I have to say about it. Like I said, it's pretty much like the Grizzly can. Has a metal top, just a different design. Which way should I be turning this? This. Okay. Pretty much just like the Grizzly can. Has a metal top, plastic bottoms. Doesn't feel like it closes as securely as Grizzly. You can hear it snap, and you can't pop it open like this. With this, you can just pop it open. Pretty much. Well, you can't see it because it's so packed, but I'll show you with this. You can just pop it open. So it, sorry, it closes better than Copenhagen, I believe, because Copenhagen is plastic on the top too. But this is really good. So if you're wanting to try a Skoal other than mint or straight or original Skoal or snuff or whatever, this is good because it tastes just like it smells. So if you like sour apple stuff, this is very, very, very good flavor. I give it a 10 out of 10. Packing, probably a 7 out of 10. The can, I'm not gonna really rate the can because it's just personal opinion. My personal opinion is that it's a can of dip, and I love it because it's a can of dip. But so that's that, and you know I like the little sayings on them, so it makes me want to keep buying a Skoal, but I'm not gonna do that because it's almost $5 a can, and a roll is like $17, I believe. I checked with the guy at the tobacco store. So anyway, that's my review on Skoal Apple Blend, and I'm going to ignore all the YouTube drama. I know you guys can't see my eyes, which is really annoying. I'm gonna ignore the drama on YouTube. Okay, Brandon, shut up, babe. I'll be there in a minute. I'm gonna ignore the Facebook drama. Just keep making videos because I like doing it. I did my eyebrows. Did it look good? I tweezed them and that shit was hurting. Anyway, God, show me. Stand track. This is good. So, if you want to try a Skoal fruit, try this. And I always end it so awkwardly. Okay, bye.